Everyone has so many different opinions about every single coach in the NFL or any sport. Some people think this coach may be great. Some people think this coach is bad. Whatever you think. A lot of people agree, disagree. But today's video, I'm going to go back to August 2025 of where I put every NFL coach on a tier list from elite to bad. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is me reacting to my August 2025 head coach tier list. If you want to see my most recent one, check out that one. It was made, I think, a week or two. So if you want to see my updated coaching rankings, check that out. I hope you guys enjoy this video and subscribe. So the tier list that we were rolling with was bad, unproven, average, good, and elite. Pretty self-explanatory. We got to mute the audio. All right, let's get it. So Sean McDermott, I put right in good. Obviously he got fired. He's still a good coach though. Just Buffalo kind of wanted a new voice. Buffalo had a decent season. They lost in the AFC divisional round, which they should have went farther. Especially with the teams that were around them in the bracket this year. It was wide open in the AFC. And you would have thought a team like Buffalo, with the experience they had, would have got the job done. But they are the Bills at the end of the day. McDermott was the scapegoat. I think it's good that they're changing it up a bit, but they should have fired Bean too, as I've stated before. But I had Sean McDermott at good, which is valid. Mike McDaniel, I had bad. So the coaches I put in bad, I don't know if I said this in my video or not, were the ones that I assumed were going to get fired. So, yeah, those are the ones that I said they're going to get fired either midseason or the end of the season. So that's why McDaniel is there. I don't think he's that bad of a coach, but I did know he was going to get fired. His time was ticking. When you have a syndrome called TMT, too much Tua, you're going to get fired. Mike Vrabel, I put in good, even though I didn't even see him coach a game yet for the Patriots. I seen a tweet that I put on Twitter from January 2025 saying Mike Vrabel is going to bring the Patriots back to where they belong or where they were, and he did. I thought this was an incredible hire at the time. I know a lot of people didn't, but I thought it was. So this is good for New England, and I should have put him in elite. He did very good in his first year with New England. Aaron Glenn, I probably put in unproven. Obviously, a bad year one for Aaron Glenn and the Jets, but, it's going to take a while to turn the Jets around. They do have a lot of draft picks, which is good. We'll have to see how they build, and big question at quarterback. John Harbaugh. Ooh, I was debating. I put him in good. Same boat as McDermott. A good coach, but needed a change. He's now obviously for the Giants. Yeah, he's not bad at all. He'll probably do good with the Giants, like I said earlier. I think he's gonna raise the floor, you know, for the Giants. Zach Taylor, yeah, he should be fired, dude. When you have Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, I get that they don't play every game and they didn't play every game, but there's no reason the defense should be this bad for 3 years in a row, and there's no reason that the offensive line couldn't stop a middle school team for 3 years in a row. It's horrific. It's not all his fault. The GM could do more besides just paying highly offensive players, but come on, man. Time to make a change. And if you told me before this offseason that 3 of the 4 AFC North coaches were leaving, I would have said he's the first one. But obviously not. I put Stefanski in average, even though I've always said he was a good coach. Not sure what I was doing there. I personally like Stefanski, and I'm upset that he went to Atlanta. Tomlin was good, but I swear I remember saying that this is his last shot to do something. Yeah. Which basically was he resigned. Houston, I think I put good. D'Amico, yeah. D'Amico Ryans is a good coach. Nothing to really argue there. Houston's offense had a bad year, but that happens time to time. C.J. Stroud didn't perform. The offensive line didn't perform, and they did have some injuries. So it is what it is. D'Amico's really good, though. Shane Steichen. Let's see where I put him. Average. Okay. Yeah, he was looking like he was going to win Coach of the Year until the Colts team just shit their fucking pants on national television. They legitimately started 8-2. and they just shit their pants and went like 9-8. Was it 8-9? Whatever they went. Yeah, it was insane. I mean, if you looked at weeks 1 to 9, Colts were the Super Bowl champions. Um, weeks 9 to 18, they were bottom 5 picks. So it's crazy how the league changes week to week. All right, next up we have Mr. Liam Cohen. I think I put all the new coaches as unproven, which kind of makes sense. Liam Cohen did an incredible job this year for the Jaguars, though. Callahan got fired. That's realistic. He was the Bengals offensive coordinator before he became the Tennessee head coach. I don't even know where he went. If he got hired again, he probably did. But Tennessee overall just wasn't the greatest, but they did play better. Denver, Sean Payton, we're not talking about him today. I'm in a good mood. Kansas City, Andy Reid, he's elite. No doubt about it. I don't care what the year they just had. I don't care if they're bad for the next 4 years. They don't win a game. Andy Reid is an elite, and he's a Hall of Famer, first ballot head coach, if the voters get it right. Las Vegas, Pete Carroll. This is going to be interesting. Ooh. He was good. Obviously, the game gone by him now for a little bit. I feel like when head coaches stop being a head coach for a little bit, especially when they're older, they seem to kind of like lose speed with the game. Like the game goes by him a bit, like the schemes and what other teams run. And he was kind of running the same offense that he did a while ago, and teams kind of knew what they were doing, you know? So there was just look, it wasn't hard to, it was predictable offensive play from the Raiders all across the board. Yeah. Next up, we have the Chargers. Jim Harbaugh. I probably put him in good. I did. It's a good choice. They were good before a couple of their best linemen got hurt. But outside of that, they were good. What'd I miss? I did something. Oh, Schottenheimer, unproven. He didn't do too bad with the Cowboys, I thought, year one. Could have went a lot worse. They were like mid. They were like 8-8-1. Which is what Jason Garrett did every year. But he wasn't bad. Trading Micah Parsons 1 week before your first game is rough. So the offense was really, really good with Dak, CD, and George Pickens. They just got to do something with that defense. Daboll, I put at average. He's a good coach to me. I'm excited to see him be the Titans offensive coordinator. I think he's going to have a great year with Cam Ward. That's my opinion. Philadelphia, Nick Sirianni. Where did I put him? Good. Okay. Maybe I was scared of Eagles fans coming after me, but he's all right. The offense coordinator Patulu deserved to be fired, though. He should have been fired before the playoffs. Dan Quinn. What am I doing? Average. Okay. So I kind of wanted to see what he did with Washington again before I put him high. And obviously Washington didn't do that. I think Dan Quinn is a great defensive mind. We'll have to see how he does year 3 with the Commanders, but that team does need to get younger, especially defensively. Ben Johnson's unproven, but obviously he had an awesome year with Chicago. No doubt about it. He was really good. Good, better, best, and all that stuff. He was a really good players coach, too. Dan Campbell is elite. I know they just went 9-8, missed the playoffs. Losing both your coordinators is tough for some continuity, but I think Dan Campbell is still really good. I love his fourth down aggressiveness. Even though it hurts him sometimes, it does get him in the big game. So don't go away from what gets you in big games, for you all you coaches out there. Packers, Matt LaFleur is elite, probably good right now. Wasn't elite this year. The Packers kind of fall off. Kevin O'Connell is elite. I know they missed the playoffs, but he's still really good. Obviously, they fired the GM. Bad quarterback play. If they just kept Sam Darnold, they probably would have made the playoffs, maybe the Super Bowl this year. All right, next up, we have Raheem Morris for the Falcons. This one will be interesting for sure. I don't remember where I put a lot of these coaches. I'm really reacting to this for the first time. Damn, I was yapping. Ooh, okay. Sniped that one. He got fired. So I'm 3 for 4 so far on the fired coaches, which is pretty good. Obviously, my main problem with Raheem Morris was watching the Falcons was the game management. Him calling timeouts in bad spots, not calling timeouts in bad spots, going forward, and like just didn't seem like he seems like one of those coaches who just needs to focus on the game instead of like everything else. Like I honestly don't know if he was calling plays or not or how involved he was in that, but his game management last year was awful. The timeouts they would call, not calling timeouts, it was just awful to me. It wasn't anywhere near where it should have been. And then Zach Robinson, their offensive coordinator, he was terrible too. Carolina, Dave Canales, I put in average. Where did I put him? Average. Okay, that's fair. Um, Obviously, I think right now Canales is probably like ranked 15 to 20 in the head coaches. He's up and coming. He's developing. I do think he needs to give up play calling a bit though. I would like to see Brad call plays so Canales can focus more on the game, but he's doing well and he's definitely our guy, I think. Um, let's see, we got Kellen Moore next. He's going to be unproven. He did a good job though. Todd Bowles is average. I think that's fair. If there was a tier between average and bad, that's where Todd Bowles would be. Multiple late season meltdowns, which is not what you want from an NFL team. Gannon is average. He was obviously not the greatest last year. I don't really think he was the main reason they lost, though. I don't know. It was time for a change in Arizona, though. When is it not over there? Um, I think these three should be elite, right? Elite for McVay, self-explanatory. Very good. I think he's the best coach in the NFL right now. If I was starting a team, he'd be the first guy I hire. Shanahan is elite. I put him in good. And where did I put Mike? Please tell me I put him high enough. I did. So if I were to kind of do this now, I'll break it down quick. Elite. Reed is elite. Campbell's elite. O'Connell's elite. McVay, Shanahan, Mike, Vrabel. Um, those are probably the elite coaches. Aaron Glenn's probably not the greatest. Liam Cohen is good. Schottenheimer is in the middle of the pack. Ben Johnson's good. Moore is above average. Stefanski's good. Steichen is good. Dayble's good. Even though two of them got fired. Dan Quinn's all right. Canales is up and coming. Todd Bowles is not the greatest. Gannon got fired. And then the good tier is very long. But let me know in the comments below who your top 10 NFL coaches are. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe. And I will see you guys tomorrow for my official 2026 Super Bowl predictions.